4G. What's easier to work on? 4G. Skyline just looks better. Depending on which one. R34 sexy, R35 sexy.
R35,
R32, even 26, all that. They're nice.
The only problem is that you can't get the parts really here. You have to get those from overseas.
You can't, so you look at it like, you see a Skyline coming, oh shoot, because you don't see them.
Because we don't have the availability of them.
Yeah, you really don't have them. But to me, I'm not just saying that because I'm a Mitsubishi guy. I mean, it's one of my favorite brands. But the 4G63 is a really good motor, man. I mean, the stuff you can do is like ridiculous, bro. Like,
very moddable.
Yes, you can do a lot.
And the aftermarket's there, especially on the Evo 10.
Everybody, you go to a performance shop, they got parts in stock for 4G63.
They'll ask you like, all right,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's for a body part. They'll ask you, okay,
what you Mighty Max, 4G63 and the Mighty Max pickup. You know what I'm saying? Like the Starion. I don't know too much about the Starion. That was a little before my time. You know what I'm saying? But I know about it. Not a really big fan of it. I know it's the OG. You know what I'm saying? But my era is 4G63. So for those that is looking to buy a Mitsubishi, I hope you learn a lot from this video on which model to get, which one has worth investing. And if you're gonna buy a Mitsubishi, what are the reasons why you're buying it? If you're buying it, because you want to go fast or you want to hit the track hard, then you know what model to get, what engine you want to do. If you want to just chill and have some power and then don't get crazy, then you know what to do. We are Mitsubishi owners, so we know the pros and cons. There is a lot of cons with Mitsubishi and there's a lot of pros, so you gotta like balance them out, which one's more important to you. Now, me personally, like Mitsubishi's automatic transmissions ain't like the best.
No.
You know what I'm saying? They gotten better, but they're not like the best. But they focus more on motors. Their thing is engines, you know what I'm saying?
One thing for certain about my Eclipse, being that it's not a mag, it still has a sport mode, but it also knows not to let you money shift it. Even if you do somehow like rev it all the way up to the max RPM, it'll actually stop you from blowing the motor, where it'll disconnect the gas pedal from the motor to where you have to take your foot off of it and put it back on for it to actually.
And I've rode in your car. It is healthy, man. It rides. Your car rides smooth. And we got a tune. The street tune on 4G Eclipse runs nice. Got the little pop on the exhaust. Pop, 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 pop. You know what I'm saying? It runs. Its car runs really good. It's reliable. I'll take it across country, man.
Take across the U.S.
Yeah, you know when you get in a car and you start driving it for like 30, 40 minutes, you know if a car is reliable or not. You know what I'm saying? Your car is reliable. I just can't wait till we get back on it.
I'd say one thing we should definitely do one day, I would say, is head north to Tennessee and hit Tail the Dragon up there. So we gotta go up there.
Hey man, once this whole COVID thing's over, we gotta hit some shows, man. We gotta hit some meets. We gotta, I gotta get my DSM back up on the road, finish installing the parts, and get a retune. You know what I'm saying? I'm always changing something. My car ain't broken. It's not broken down or giving me issues. It's just I'm always changing something for.
It's a piece of art that you're trying to get just right.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So. I think
you're looking out for what you think is the best for that vehicle because the passion and love and care is in that vehicle.
Yeah, a lot of money invested, man, but it was worth it. Like when we took it to the car show, when we took the DSM over there, dudes was breaking their necks, man. You seen that? I didn't even have fresh paint, but I went there, no bumper, no hood, everything showing, powder coat, fresh, chromed out. It was like, man, I remember when I was young, I had this car, it was running, AC and all, running, beating Porsches. Remember that? Being Porsches.
Yeah, ran a fucking twin turbo.
Tell that story to those that
okay. I want to say back in 2019, it was like in November.
Where was we? We were
coming.
From the beginning.
We were coming from King of the Streets car show, and it was mad packed. It was like $30 to get in, and that's like $30 to compete in one class of its own. And it's like I don't know how much money was for other classes you want to try to compete in, but I remember. when we were leaving there, I had my Eclipse, but I didn't have really anything done. I still had the stock wheels on it, but I had the engine bay looking nice though at the time.
The 4th gen.
On the 4th gen.
Yeah.
And I remember I was following behind him, trying to follow behind him.
Yeah.
But I got an extra body in my car, which makes it even slower.